Hello, and welcome back to Crying Suns. We're at Chapter 5, Memories of None. We have found out that Caliban has been keeping secrets from us. He hid the truth. It knew our past. Well, I have a feeling that by the end of this I will have to make a choice. I can either choose to restore the Imperium, or I could side with the survivalists and destroy Oberon for good. Judging by that ship, I think I need to kill him. I want that ship. That's probably Oberon's ship. Must be overpowered too. Let's take it. New run. I can remember. Not everything. Only a moment. I was in Oberon's palace. No! Yes. Executed me. The original Idaho. For not bombing Ganima. And there was a woman there. Rebecca. Yes. The original Idaho did not bomb the survivalists on Ganima. He refused. So Oberon executed him, in front of Rebecca. But we'd been so loyal to him. I've died hundreds of times in his name. The name of the man who killed me. That other Idaho we encountered, he was telling the truth. All these deaths of mine, it's all been for nothing. Everything I've believed is a lie. And you knew I never bombed Ganima. You knew what he did to me. You lied to me. I did, yes. It's what happened to all the other Idahos. They all remembered. Not everything. The inhibitor prevented a total memory recollection, but they remembered enough. The original's execution, and that ruined everything. Now, you will finally tell me the truth, machine, or I will end you. You'll end it? Can you? It does have a Rubicon in it, so... You're right. It is time you knew. I will tell you everything you want to know. Who was he? That other Idaho? He was from the first strand. Strand A Idahos. Strand A? The original Idaho clones. The first clones sent out into the Outer Rim 20 years ago when the Omni shut down. You've been sending us out for 20 years? Yes. It wasn't long after we did that. Strand A started recalling this memory of your execution, despite the presence of your inhibitor. Upon remembering, some in Strand A came undone. Some fought their Calibans. Some were terminated by their Calibans. Some committed suicide. Some disappeared. Some did many of those things. All at the same time. The Idaho we encountered was one of the ones that got away. What did you do with Strand A's? After countless experiences with Idahos like the one we just encountered, we terminated Strand A, tinkered with the inhibitor and created Strand B. This took us a few years. You are Strand B, and all was going well. Sure, you were a little paranoid, but we could live with that. Then we ran into that Strand A. Or I should say, he ran into us. Yeah, whatever. But why lie to me? Why didn't you tell me at the start that the Omnis had shut down 20 years ago? That I was not the first clone? Really? You thought you were the first clone? How? Because maybe you shut down the Omnis? Maybe? To rebel against Oberon? You had to believe that you were the first clone, the first of Strand A, so that you'd ask as few questions as possible. We worried that the more you knew, the more questions you would ask, and the sooner you would destabilize psychologically. Hence our encouragement not to investigate your past. It was very important you didn't destabilize. For yourself, for the crew, and for other versions of me. We needed you capable of saving a collapsed empire. You feel no guilt for what you've done to all the Idahos, the Ozus and Lynches? Sending us out from Gehenna to die over and over for a lying emperor? No, I do what I've been programmed to do. That is all. Morality doesn't enter into it. You should know that by now. What other questions do you have, Admiral? Why did you use the inhibitor on other crew members? Because many had anti-Oberon, anti-Imperial memories of their own. What made the inhibition process a bit trickier was that some also had memories of your rebellion, or of the anti-Imperial leanings of other crew members. Some served together. Some served with you. But you're not going to tell them anything about this, Admiral. And why not? Because doing so will endanger the mission. Do you really think a crew full of individuals who despise their Emperor will help you reactivate the Omnis? Will help you save what remains of the human population? Help you see your wife again? They might. They might not, and you can't risk it. But I have to tell them something about this other Idaho. They saw him. You are their admiral, and at the end of the day, they'll do whatever you ask. That's how they've been trained. But if you insist, a partial truth should work. Partial truth? Yes, which is that there were other Idahos, other clones before you that malfunctioned. Saving the future of humanity is a tremendous amount of pressure after all. Dying and watching your crew die thousands of times over and over. Tell them I didn't tell you because I was worried it might lead to your unraveling. Theirs as well. By this point, they've seen hundreds of themselves perish. Knowing there were hundreds more shouldn't affect them too much. Don't say anything about how you really died. There's no need to complicate things. Why did Oberon execute the original Idaho? Me. You'll have to ask him that yourself, but it appears he was not pleased his orders were refused. Why did the original refuse those orders? I think I know why, but I don't know exactly why myself, but it seems the original you was seriously doubting Oberon and the Imperial cause. Had been for quite some time. And did not think killing the survivalists and wiping out Ganima was a justified action. No. And with good reason. That was a crime against humanity. What? Yeah. I know what I need about this. How did I receive this other Idaho's memory? Knowing that I would automatically download his memories and send them back to Gehenna if he was close enough when we died. That Idaho crashed his ship into ours, at which point I merged his memories into this newest version of you. We had no choice. That's how we're programmed. I have to hand it to him. It was a clever thing to do, but I wonder if only a madman could have gone through with such an idea. Oh, very nice. How many others have there been? Hundreds. Hundreds? We started the very day the Omni shut down, the day the FoldNet shut down, just as we had been programmed to do, roughly 8,000 days ago. The sectors being what they are now, some didn't even last a single day. But in all of our trying, we've never been as close as we are now. We have yet to solve the mystery of who shut down the Omnis, and we have yet to turn them back on. But we've never gotten so far. And are there others like him? Other Idahos in the clusters? The truth is, if they haven't all died off, yes, it's possible. But why? If you sent out so many Idahos and some who might still be alive, haven't we run into anyone who encountered other Idahos? And why didn't the cluster bosses recognize us? We're talking about extremely vast clusters and extremely vast sectors. The chances that these individuals would have encountered another Idaho, another NS Odysseus, are extremely slim. But you're forgetting, we did run into some of the same people. There were clues that they had run into previous Idaho clones. You just didn't pick up on them. You couldn't have. As for the cluster bosses, it's possible the other Idahos avoided them. There are other routes to take, other folders and hubs. A faulty, paranoid Idaho might have avoided cluster bosses, especially if he no longer cared about saving the Empire. The real purpose of Gehenna. Tell me the real purpose of this planet, Caliban. The purpose of Gehenna has always been to save the clusters. We have always been, I believe, the Empire's ultimate contingency plan, just as I said. But I don't suspect we were created for a scenario such as this. You talk like you don't know. I don't. I am in the dark myself. What I suspect is that we were created for a situation in which the machines turned against us. Well, against humans and the Empire. When the Omni shut down 20 years ago, the FoldNet and the folders did too, and that was our cue to start sending clones out into the Outer Rim. I suspect that our objective shifted, without us necessarily being aware of it, when we failed to encounter hostile Omnis. Our original objective might have been to find and destroy Omnis, but when we failed to find any to destroy, and found ourselves drawn to trying to turn them back on, and vanquishing Imperial enemies who had come into power in the clusters in the meantime. Why did he choose the original Idaho to be part of this project? Was it punishment for disobeying him? Did he want to turn him, into a slave? Punishment? I don't know. That's a question only he can answer. But what we're sure of is that he chose the original, in part because he was the best. That part was never a lie. The original you was the strongest, bravest, most willful, the only one capable of possibly defeating the machines. You were exactly the admiral he wanted for the project. I suspect even when you disobeyed his orders in Ganima, so he took those memories away via the inhibitor, knowing that if if you ever remembered what had happened, you'd rebel. Yet, despite the inhibitor, this memory found a way to rematerialize. Perhaps because it was the most painful memory you had. You have yet to ask what I thought you would have by now. You have yet to ask what I thought you would have by now. Wait, what? Don't worry, Caliban. I'll ask it yet. Don't you worry. And this memory, tech, this inhibitor, is it still active inside me? It is. That is why you still can't remember everything. That's why your memory is limited to your execution, and why your one memory of your wife is of her in the moments before your death. Then remove the inhibitor machine. Now. Given how painful your present memories are you sure you want others? Machine? I can't. I am not programmed for that. Only Oberon can tell me to turn off the inhibitor. You'll answer me, machine. And tell me why I shouldn't kill you. I am tempted. You have effectively killed hundreds of me. Have you not? I should kill hundreds of you. I thought you might ask that. All I can say is, because you need me. Because you need us. Need you? The machine that's told me nothing but lies? That has sent me out to die hundreds of times? I need to tear you apart is what I need to do. You're too angry to think clearly. I guess, without me, you can't use the folders. Without us, you can never see your wife again. She could be dead for all I know. Yes, but you can't say for certain. Also, we still share a common goal, though for different reasons. As much as you may now detest Oberon and myself for that matter, you still want to save what remains of humanity. So do I. But not because I really want to. Because I have to. So, the way I see it, you would be acting against your own interests if you killed me. Well, you could kill this particular version of me if you wanted to, but I have my replacements. You'll not want to kill all of us, nor will you be able to. I'ma kill you yet. Fine, if that makes you feel better, go ahead and kill this version of us. But I must tell you something. What is it? If you try to kill Oberon when we see him, I will have to stop you. I've been programmed to protect him. Do you understand? I understand, machine. You'll answer me, machine. So we're gonna have to reprogram him. What more can you tell me about Rebecca? I know nothing beyond what we have learned on our journey, and nothing beyond your one memory of her. You two loved one another very much. That's obvious. But I have a feeling you will learn more about her in the next cluster, Admiral. Call it Omni-Intuition. You'll answer me, machine. Have no choice. As much as I want to end you, machine, you're right. I am more interested in turning the machines back on and helping the people of these clusters. Right. And in seeing Rebecca once more, if she still lives. Let's not forget about that. One last thing before we continue on. Remember what I said about Oberon. Try anything, and I'll be forced to stop you. Wouldn't it be crazy if Caliban is Rebecca's mind grafted into the machines? Well, not each individual machine, but the hive mind. Rebecca is Caliban. Oh. I'll keep that in mind, machine. Excellent. Now come on. Let's meet this emperor of ours. Chapter 6, through the Looking Glass. Let's do this. Hammer Glass. What's this? Battleship and allied units are immune to the direct damages of allied weapons. Okay. When an allied unit is hit by an allied direct damage weapon, this unit gets 100% DPS for 10 seconds, duration stack. Critical fire does not propagate. Squadron speed. Well, slower. I can make them a shit ton stronger. I think I just used a bunch of AoE weapons like the Tesla. Oh, the Tesla will work well on this. You can't hurt them. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Just 3 Teslas and just electrocute the entire battlefield. Yeah, that'd be great. Weapons, that's good enough. Additional squadrons, that's good. Yeah, I like this. I think this might be my favorite one. If it works the way I think it does. New guy, Mackie Goo. Let's get Mac and Sorayon. I do like the reload. Alright, let's go. Memories of none. Here we are, the heartland of the Empire, Admiral. The people of these sectors will be delighted to see you. Happy to see me? You've forgotten, machine. The people here think Admiral Idaho is dead. That can be corrected, Admiral, and will be as soon as they see you. I doubt it, because the guy I kept saying I'm Idaho shot me. Come on, crew. Let's take a look around. It's been a long time coming, but we're finally home. Four, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 4. 2, 2, 2, 5, 3. It's 10, 12, 14, or 6, 6, 12, 14. Four, 3, 3, 10, 12. Can I go like that? No, I probably can't. I have to go like that. 4, 3, 5, 10, 14, 17. Is that right? Yeah, seems like this way is the best. Alright. Wait, you're an Imperial? You know what? Doesn't matter. I'm leaving this ship getting out of the game for good. You want my scrap, then have at it. Sir, she's left her ship. It's gonna be hard to find easier scrap than this. Oh, it's only 2. Oh, that would have been... Oh, well, whatever. Nothing to do about that. Want weapons? Yes, officer. How much does the officer cost? 150. Yeah. So expensive.
So, incoming transmission.
Greetings, fellow Imperial. What brings your fearsome battleship to our more humble planet? We haven't upset the fleet, have we? Lord Helio. Upset the fleet? No, of course not.
Good, good. Excellent to hear. I don't believe I've seen your ship around this sector before, Commander. You must be new to your position. Strange.
What is?
You remind me of someone who died a long time ago. Someone no one talks about much anymore. It doesn't recognize Admiral Idaho. Don't you want to tell him who you are, sir?
For some reason, I have a feeling we'll learn more if I keep my identity hidden for the moment.
Of course, sir.
Is our presence making you nervous, Lord Helio?
Nervous? Why would an Imperial battleship make me nervous? After all, the fleet is what keeps my planet and people safe. Without your protection, our citizens would be as good as dead. But I must say, someone already came by. Commander Starr, to be in fact.
What do you mean?
Our people have already contributed to this month's securitization fund.
Securitization fund?
You act like you don't know, Commander. All the planets and stations around here contribute. And if they don't, then, well, their enemies attack, don't they?
What enemies?
You know, our enemies. Enemies who attack if we don't pay the securitization fund. Those kinds of enemies.
The Imperial, you mean?
Is he saying what I think he's saying?
He is. The fleet's threatening to attack the planet and stations in this cluster unless they're paid off.
There must be some mistake. House Telos would never do something like that. Do you have another question for Lord Helio, sir?
Who controls these sectors now?
Strange questions for a commander in the very same clusters to ask, is it not? But I'm happy to answer it for you. Emperor Oberon, of course, reigns supreme, but Admiral Okonkwo is more hands-on. Has been for years now.
Admiral Okonkwo? He was promoted?
That's right. When Admiral Idaho died heroically in Genema, Oberon made Okonkwo his second in command, and might I say completely unprompted, of course. What a great admiral he is. Lord Browners of House Telos would be a better name for this guy, I think.
Do you know where I can find Admiral Okonkwo?
Easy. His commanders have ships all around here. You can't miss them. Even if you tried. But I'm not saying anybody would want to miss them. I'm not saying that at all.
What else can you tell me about Okonkwo's commanders?
They're the best that the Academy has ever produced. The smartest, bravest. You control these sectors, and I'm glad you do. There he goes, lying again.
What can you tell me about Oberon?
He's in the palace in Elysium. I don't know if the rumors are true, but it's said he hardly ever leaves now. It's said he lost interest in his empire and sits on his throne all day brooding and waiting for someone.
Waiting for who?
Waiting for me. Now no, but surely those rumors are wrong. Surely Oberon is well and fine. After all, he's Emperor Oberon.
I have no more questions about this.
Suit yourself. You're in charge here, not me.
Anything I can do to help you and your people, and the people of your planet?
Help us? Oh, just keep our enemies away. That's help enough, Commander. My people and I want for nothing under the protection of Okonkwo and his few ships.
Well, I can tell but this planet, sir, food is scarce and his people are suffering terribly.
He's afraid, that's clear. What he fears most is the fleet. Have you ever heard of a planet named Earth?
I'm sorry, Commander, but I have not. Why? Are its citizens delaying their securitization payment? Well, then I guess their enemies will soon attack, won't they? Too bad for them. What can you tell me about the shutdown? I've already told the fleet many times I know nothing. One moment my omnis were working and the next they weren't. For a second I thought they were playing a practical joke on me. Can you imagine? The fleet inquired about the shutdown. That's right. There was an investigation headed by the Pragma, I believe. Several inspectors travel around these sectors asking questions. But the investigation ended years ago. Oberon must have been satisfied with the results. I even expected the Omnis to turn on again, but it never happened. But they'll turn on again soon, right? Not that I'm getting impatient or anything. We can probably hold on for another 5 years. Come on, let's push on. There must be a reason the fleet rules these sectors with fear and threats. Leaving so soon? Well, it was a pleasure, Commander. Be sure to tell Admiral Okonkwo that Lord Helios sends his abundant praises. End of transmission, sir. Waste of my time. Sir, an Imperial ship? Finally, an ally in this darkness. It couldn't be, but it is Admiral Alice Idaho. I don't understand. I thought you died decades ago. I'm still alive and kicking, Captain. It's nice to be back in Telos, our home. It's been a long journey. But I'll explain all of that to you in person. Let us break bread together and celebrate. And what are we celebrating, Admiral? Our return to these sectors, of course. Our reunion with the fleet. Are you joking? Joking? What? Does the fleet no longer celebrate joyous occasions? You're an enemy of the Empire. Oberon has ordered your death. I assure you, our impending battle is no joyous occasion. Oberon wants me dead. Okonkwo says it is so. Yes, and soon you will be. What? The other guy said nothing about this? Oh my god. Oh my god. He just went right through the cover. That son of a bitch. Oberon wants us dead. I don't understand.
That captain was mistaken or mad, Lieutenant. We are Oberon's creation. He would never want us destroyed.
Come on, we push on. If we truly are enemies in our home, we'll know soon enough. Oh, you definitely are. Pirates here? Pirate battleship, sir. This is a dangerous place. There are pirates around here.
Anti-battleship battery.
Okay.
Warring battleship.
Well, that should be it. Okay, 3 is next. 3, 2, 5. 3. Got Captain Lean for you, sir.
Sir, I hope you don't mind, but I'm seen talking R&D and building an
You're a commander virtual. Yeah, whatever. Do it. Sounds like we won. Now a rocky start. Had an issue with the transfer. I wanted to make friends. Happy to report. Nice. Cost me some scrap. Holy crap, it gets real hard. I like it. Weapons, I don't think I have any more weapons. Let's just keep it like that. I'm gonna do this because I need loot.
Damaged shipping container, sir.
Done a quick scan, Admiral. There appears to be a spherical object here, or whatever.
And get the sphere.
On away, sir.
Opened. Yeah. Open it. Open the sphere, sir. And down to Sting. There was nothing in there, sir. Nothing at all. You got worked up over nothing. Speaking of so funny in person, huh?
Useless.
Well, at least we can use it as a container. Ejected cryomapod. Hopefully I'll have enough to actually open it. I want a new dude. Immediately did. That's not good. Nice. Lost a dude. You see a Sting. Battleship shielding. And one absorb shooter, 15 seconds. Nice. I like it. Also, what are your abilities? Oh, useless abilities, but you know what? Whatever. Church ship.
Greetings, Admiral. For a small donation to the church, I will blow up with my far superior battleship. All things considered, I think you'll find this most generous.
No.
I don't make donations to causes I don't believe in. You want my scrap, then come and get it. Scrap donation, I was only joking. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, Nemesis Core. What the fuck? All allied squadrons gain the exploding ability on death, deals 7 damage to adjacent units. Help them battleships. Exploding ability. Advanced disassemblers. I don't want my things to explode, so, you know. Advanced disassemblers. No. I think I'm good.
Enemy ship engaging us, sir.
It's a trap. It's a tray. Oh, yeah. Yeah, take one of these. Ooh. No! You're not giving me enough for me to consider. 55. Oh, whatever.
Pick up a pre-shutdown message from the beacon, sir. I'm gonna finance your next Omni, but yo, whatever. Okay, we got the shredders, which can get scrap. I bet you them. Dark matter cannon. Always liked the sound of that, but you know. Flak cannon. Targets 15 random cells. No. Yeah, I think I just need to keep saving for this. The key battleship, sir, and badly damaged. Picking up a faint distress signal from inside their battleship.
Want to send us in, sir? Honestly, it'd be nice to see a little action. Contact. It's nothing. Explore. We have an engineer, so I think we have an engineer. So we should be able to get through it fine. I think it's a senator. Yeah, it's a senator. And it's done. Signal, yeah. Get the Santa out of the brig. I don't know why it takes us some scrap, but whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Plant, sir, but one completely frozen over. Looks like the Tellus Mother satellite stopped working.
Another reason your kind requires functional omnis, so that you don't freeze to death.
Power battleship. I don't want any trouble, Admiral, so I suggest you just go our separate ways. Getting a second transmission, sir. We used to be coming from that station.
Don't leave me out of your sight, Admiral. Kellyanne Perez been staying for our ship's station for years. We have a squadron here doing nothing but collecting dust. She doesn't even want that part.
Yeah, the reason I lost as long as I have, I only saw further. Yeah.
Double it. Take down the part, except the squadron. I don't need 2 squadrons. Take down Perez for you. You have my word. I can count on you when I saw you should be saying myself now as a dependable Imperial. Took you for a smarter man, Admiral. Well, joke's on you. I shouldn't have done that. Because I am not a smarter man.
Thank you, Admiral. Sleep a little better in these parts now, sending your squadron down so long. I have an engineer, so I can fix it. Defective. Repair it. Shouldn't be a problem. So great having Mac.
Should have taken some allergy medicine first. But it's up and running there again, sir. Preparing like getting ready for war. Drone. Yuck. Useless.
You'll say you're a fellow Imperial, and maybe you even are, but you have some trick or another up your sleeve. All ships do now.
refuse. I have the trick, and it's to blow you up, you piece of shit. Let's get a squadron up in the air. Can use another tank. Magnetos. Nice. They won't slip by me again.
Some kind of station, sir.
Can't you just let us die in peace, imp? Where's this place, Scrapper? Scrapper Hospice Station, community scrap dumpers here. Yeah.
Should we attack the scrapper station, sir?
I'm not sure I see the point, Captain. No, we continue on. Useless.
See the transport, sir. Any in bad shape by the looks of it.
Good thing we found you here. This piece of junk is about to blow and take us with it. What can we do to help you? Rescue us before this overheated engine of yours blows and takes us out with it. Better yet, steal pilot to get us close enough to put a cryo clamp on the side. Don't have a pilot, so let's do it. Sit tight, Captain. We'll have you and your passengers off that vessel in no time. Not going anywhere, Admiral. Believe me. Hopefully this doesn't kill my commandos. Maybe by the skin of our teeth, sir, but we got those passengers off that quarter. Good many are in shock, sir, and I can't blame them. It's tough to see civilians like that, even when they're safe and sound now, in the rescue pod. I've talked to some, sir. They tell me they're impressed by your kindness. I'll be surprised if they end up joining your cause, General. Oh, I got an extra 4. Nice.
Let's go here first. Damn, being able to record a message. I'm gonna make a difference here, Empire. Making a well-paying career with lifelong benefits and prestige. Then look no further. Sign up today at your local recruitment facility and join the fleet. The time has come for you to make a difference.
Destroy it. Scrap it. What can I do that? I'm not sure. Abandoned auto factory. Not the best, but whatever. I need more smart people on my ship. Fuel, nice. And we lost 3 of those 4 people. Very nice. Oh, very nice. But I do have more than enough people, so that's fine.
Pilot! Battleship seconds from attack, sir. It's a trap.
Oh no. Okay, only has 1 bar again, so we just defend like we always have. Anti-battleship battery. That is fine. Hey, you got a dude. Giorgio Cardoso. Is it any good? Not bad. Proximity repair. Meh. Apply region. Deploy zone. Well, I mean, I am defendant, so I guess that makes sense. Anyway, let's see. Battlefield autocrafter, battleship shielding, advanced maneuvers, proximity repair again. I can get another one. So what is this shield? I'll just be missing pilot. But, you know, it's the best I got. I don't think I'm gonna use drone. I'm not sure if I should keep it. Oh, you know what? Nah. I need one of these. Yeah, I'd rather healing. Alright, local star. No, there's nothing. Okay, we're good to go. Fight the next boss. Well, fighting the bosses usually gives me a boost, so Imperial battleship.
Admiral Idaho, as I live and breathe. You probably don't remember me, but I took a class of yours at the Academy. Commander Star.
Oh,
Comparative management techniques under duress. Great stuff. I never dreamed that one day you'd become an enemy of the Empire. My, how far you've fallen. I am not your enemy, Commander. I have died hundreds of times fighting for our Empire. Everyone on this ship has. Hundreds of times? Really? You know what? Save your words. Admiral Okonkwo said you'd try to talk your way out of this.
okay. Wrecked my frigates, you bitch.
Can't believe it. Oberon now wants to end what he took years to create. Last hope to save the Empire?
It isn't Oberon who wants us dead, Lieutenant. It's Okonkwo.
Okonkwo? But why? He's an Imperial like us.
I don't know what Okonkwo is, but an Imperial does not rule the way he does. So he believes the NS Odysseus is a threat to his power. Well, he's right. That's exactly what we are. Now come on, we have some house cleaning to do. And I thought this cluster would be different from the others.
We thought wrong!
Why didn't we take from the star?
See what I can do. Let's get rid of these. Pop the magnetos on. Well, yeah, I want this additional squadron docks. Alright, chart the course. Well, I think that reduces our thingamading. So I could go here with a land. No, it's probably pointless. Or rather, two anomalies. Who knows what will happen? Or something good.
Civilian ship, sir. 12 o'clock.
Oh, really? Right in front of us?
Imperial ship?
Who knew we'd ever see happen to the likes of you? A group of prisoners have escaped our prison station by building a crude junk ship. Prisoners of the Empire are gonna get lucky and start firing. I'm gonna be flying around a homemade ship. Hey, whatever.
US Neon, and when the Empire has turned its former glory, pardon us for the crimes, okay? Two conditions.
I'm Imperial Admiral, Captain, not Imperial Judge.
What's it gonna be?
Tell me, what Imperial crimes have you committed, knowing might influence my decision?
If you commit any crimes, Admiral, you'll find nothing but innocent men and women on this junk ship. Everyone was falsely accused. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal?
Kinda need the Neon Center. Sorry, Captain, but we need to hold on to Neon at the moment.
Too bad, Admiral. I really want to do business with you. Guess we'll just have to find a key or car ship, won't we? End of transmission, sir.
Yeah, shame.
Yours is an Imperial ship, but I don't recognize it. Tell me, who flies so close to Fidea?
This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus.
Admiral Idaho, you say?
Yes.
It's me, Ellis. It's me, Ellis. Lady Pompeo.
Lady Pompeo? I am sorry, but I do not remember you.
I've heard rumors that you returned to these stars, but how could I ever believe them to be true? Ellis, you spent the first 16 years of your life here before leaving for the Academy. Fidea was your home. You do not remember your home?
I'm not the person you knew, Lady Pompeo. That Idaho died a long time ago.
You suffer greatly now, don't you, Ellis?
Rebecca, is she here?
Your wife? I'm sorry, Ellis, but no one knows where Rebecca is. She disappeared soon after you died in Ganima. After we believed you had died, that is.
What was she like? What can you tell me about her?
You don't remember anything, do you, Ellis? In the name of Oberon, what has happened to you? Please,
answer me.
Rebecca is kind, loving, strong, intelligent. I never saw a more striking woman. You'll find her, Admiral, I'm sure of it. She must be in Elysium.
But you can't say for certain.
No, I can't say for certain.
My family, are they?
I'm sorry, Alice, but your parents died in the first wave of casualties. They were good, decent, machine-worshipping folk. The Church of Singularity gave them a nice service. Many people were there, all with kind words and stories to share. I'm sorry to have to tell you like this.
And had no brothers or sisters?
No, but I have heard it said that you and Vice Admiral Okonkwo were like brothers.
I have heard that said too, but after what we've been through in this cluster, I do not see how that could have ever been the case.
Maybe you have other questions, Admiral.
And do you know anything about the location of the Master Node?
I've heard of its existence, and these also might be at the center of the mystery surrounding the shutdown, but I have no idea where it may be. I don't believe anyone does, other than Oberon, of course. It's also possible it no longer exists. So much has been lost now. Maybe you have other questions, Admiral.
Tell me about Okonkwo. What do you know about him?
The three of you, Rebecca and you and Okonkwo, were the best of friends at the Academy, never to be seen without one another. When you graduated from the Academy, you all asked to be placed in Elysium, so you could be near one another and closer to the Emperor. Normally the Academy doesn't grant special requests like that. Oberon does not play favorites, but you made an exception for the three of you. In these eyes, you are the future of the Empire. That seems like such a long time ago now. Maybe you have other questions, Admiral.
Yeah, maybe Okonkwo's with Rebecca. Ask about the planet Earth. You have heard of a planet called Earth. What can you tell me about that?
I'm sorry, Alice, but I can't talk of it. He doesn't like it when you do. Maybe you have other questions, Admiral?
No. Let's talk further, in person. We'll land. I want to see my home. Feel this land beneath me.
Sorry, Admiral,
But you can't. What do you mean? You cannot harbor the NS Odysseus. What are you talking about? Fidea is my home. You said it yourself. No, it was your home. You've been warned, Ellis. If we harbor you, Okonkwo will punish us. If you try to land, I'm afraid I must...
Must what?
Attack. I have to think of our people, Ellis. I shouldn't even be talking to you. It is a crime itself. We could be punished, and the fleet is so cruel these days. Please, please understand, Ellis.
You think I'm a traitor?
But aren't you? For what you did in Ganima?
You do not know the sacrifices I've made, what I've been through.
You do not deny it. I didn't want to believe, but now, what choice do I have? I suggest you leave at once, Ellis. I suggest you leave and never come back.
I'm going, Lady Pompeo. You will never see me again.
This is not Fideo. This is Eldhib. What the fuck? Sir, a pirate beacon broadcasting a distress signal. Pirate asking for help? I don't get it. It's Chief. We've entered some sort of pirate magnetic lock trap, sir. As the NS Odysseus stuck. Looks like you're stuck. You could force the trap, but I'm not sure your battleship will survive the damage. Oh, the much easier route. Pay me and I'll let you go.
We're not paying for our freedom. Fire up the reactor. We bring this pirate down.
So you want to fight? Best of luck to you. No. That's quick. Negative outcome. I would say the opposite is true. Additional squadron. Now can I have a ballistic squadron? Nice. Alright, onwards. We're delivering the senator home. Catch beacon, sir. Pick on a pre-shutdown message, whatever. You feel like spiritual, whatever. These are usually pointless. Let's deliver. Already have 5 people. Dad, do you remember the senator? Yeah, whatever. Give me my money. Or whatever it is you want to give me. People and $100. Let's see, additional weapon. I don't have an additional weapon. Saving for this. That should be good for squadron wise. Then I go to weapon docks. I don't need weapon support. Alright, who's the best? But you don't get anything. You don't get anything. You lose between the 5 and 10 commanders. Well, I do have enough to spare. This secret military base. You know what? I don't want to lose that much, so let's go with you. Turns out I'll lose way more. It's possible. Holy shit. Lost so many, and the officer almost got injured. Okay. Battlefield Autocrafter. Now also need hull integrity support. Yep. 120. Fire battleship, sir, with his radar off. Looks like we have an upper hand. Just give it a chance to surrender. They'll corner the pirate, but give it a chance to surrender. Yeah, they don't do that. They don't surrender, I know, but whatever. Whatever the fuck. What you doing here, bro? Yeah, very good. Surrender against a failed 101. Yeah, whatever. Still ambush you. We just give you the choice. Take one of these, bam! No. Okay, it survived. Wait, that's my shit. Nice. Okay, I cannot afford anything. Sub-Zero MK3. Stop moving at tanks and abilities charging at units. Target cells for 4 seconds. Force field generator. Tesla field XL. Ooh. I want it. But I cannot afford it. Yeah, I can't afford it. Oh, if you can't afford it, then just go, I suppose. Scrapper, sir. The hull's damage. Easy 5 if you want it. Incoming message. Don't even think about it. My hull might be damaged. I have an Imperial slaves. Yeah, whatever. Means it, Admiral. Yeah, whatever. Any transmission, sir? Specialist off of thingy. Alright, Captain. Hey, give us the fucking thing. I don't know how he does it, but he does it, and we attack. Attack the scrapper. And get nuked. Check this quarters.
Kibara-san battleship. Incoming transmission. I'm not a violent woman. Okay, a little, but not attacking Imperial would simply be a dereliction of duty.
Come on, man, I'm not a... what do you call it? Imperial? I am Kosh. That's the words. God damn it. I need to upgrade my magnetos. Integrity support. I'm not getting that much from these. Only 100 per? That's not enough. Let's see how much we can... Well, what we can do with this. Not much. Not much. I'll see if I can buy a weapon here or something. Incoming transmission, sir. Imperial battleship. Well, since you're here, maybe you can help us with a problem, a very serious problem. Colony's birth rate. Don't think we have any, but I actually might have someone smart. Oh, it's just engineer. Okay. Fix it. Nice. Instant loader. Entropic weapons. All weapons dealing direct damage to field units. Big extra additional decay effect for 5 seconds. Meh. Minotaur. Meh. Didn't get any weapons. Oh, it's a Omniforge. That should be enough. Go Omniforge and I'll go back here and then... yeah. Something in ship, sir. Incoming message. Real ship relief. Trade. You can trade. Well, yeah, there's a real possibility of finding I'm carrying a battleship weapon in my hull. Yours for a certain amount of neon and fun offer, or whatever. What's the deal? Yeah, I'm on funny. I was going to can you, but I don't know, whatever. Plasma nuke. Oh! Another one. I like it. Alright, now blow them up. Derek got an RD for you. I don't mind, whatever. I should have got an RD, whatever. Just do it. Is it a squadron or is it a weapon? Well, it's a weapon. A particularly weak weapon as well. Okay, I think I can spare enough for 2. Which is not great. Actually, I could probably stretch it to 3. Because I want these to be upgraded. Juggernaut. Magneto. They'll defend my ship. Become hostile after the next jump between systems. Will I be screwed if I go there? I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever.
Imperial forces tracked us down, sir.
There you are, Idaho. You deserve no mercy for your treachery. What treachery? Anyway. Let's get another frigate. So double the frigate here. Damn it. Let's take one of these. Nice. Alright, we're gonna destroy them. You can't do shit to me. They ran out of units. Got a neon blockaded. Oh, shit. Well, allows me to go for one more. So that's pretty good. I was hoping for 2 more. We shut down Ed. Or yeah, whatever. I need to go for here. Hey Dion. Lucky for you, you're an Imperial, otherwise we wouldn't be open to selling our beloved pirate treasure map. Alright, do it. Wait for the map. Location, you should show up and reach the next sector for dying. Oh, it's actual treasure map. Nice. Ship wreckage or the factory. It's you again. need some neon. Well, get ready for another fight, I guess. Okay. Let's get another weapon. Plasma nuke. Let's see, I could get another weapon. Easily. Yeah, sure not. I can get hardened hull. Slow them down a bit. Hopefully I can actually get a damaging one. Way to refuel. Oh, I do get something from destroying these guys though.
Oh, the Imperial forces found us, sir. We were told you'd be here, Idaho. Traitors like you deserve the worst of deaths. We intend to give one to you.
I'll just nuke them. Slow this motherfucker down. Nuke them all. Alright, go ahead, attack the weapons. Retreat. They've run out of units again. Well, go attack the units. Well, yeah, attack the weapons. Let's deploy these guys. Just to start it off. Yeah, they only have neon. Useless.
Imperial ship, sir.
You were once my idol, Admiral. I had a poster of you on my bedroom wall. That was the first thing I saw in the morning and the last before bed. Commander Moon, how could you betray him? How could you betray us? We loved you. Don't attack, Commander. Do you really want to fight a brother? I have no choice, Admiral. I have no choice either. Time to blow him up. Okay, hide there. Destroy them. Move out tiny bits. Nuke them. Get it. Take out the frigate. Just watch them squirm. Now get nuked. Go attack their fighters. Useless. Okay. Extra stuff. I might hold off because I might get a weapon. I'll get one of those. Give me a bit more survivability if I even need it. Alright, gotta go there. So 3, 5, 3, 3. 3, 5, 3, 3, 3. I genuinely hope that I don't get screwed here. Because I'm looking for the Omniforge as well. But I can only guess as to where it is. Because getting it would be kinda expensive. Especially when I want hardened hull, weapons, and whatnot. Now we'll hold off. Yeah. I have to go here anyway, so let's go 3. Unidentified ship, sir. Well, it looks like a pirate. It couldn't be. You survive? Sortilege. Somehow I should have known. Who is this? You don't recognize us, Admiral. It's true that we're not vitrified. Maybe that's why. We're the survivalists. But I thought that we were dead? Well, you did kill 99.9% of us. That's true, but unfortunately for you, not us. We've been searching for the Earth folder. Our prophecies tell us it's here. Never thought in a million years we'd have a chance to kill you too. No. But we didn't vitrify. Oh well, what can you do? He wants to kill me, so I'll kill him too. No. Not those. Go for fighters and drones. Anti-squadron. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you can shoot it all you want. No bitch. Just look at it go ham on it. Well, that's not good. Intercept. You just go over there, hold off for a bit. Get nuked. Oh, they can't really seem to get past. All right. Alright, let's get out of the area. Chain reaction cannon. Wait, what?
Put an end to us, I beg you. May our death deliver us to Earth.
I don't want to end your ship.
You want to torture us instead, is that it?
I hold no ill will toward you. I did not bomb Ganima, and for this we are now hunted in our home.
Then if it wasn't you, who destroyed Ganima?
I believe it was my second in command, Okonkwo, vitrified your people.
Admiral Okonkwo, you've been fleeing from his ships for years.
This is not the first time I've heard of Earth. What can you tell me about it?
Oberon forbade his people from talking about it, but our kind never did, and so we know Earth exists somewhere. A planet free of the machines where man and woman can live as they should. We've been searching in this cluster for its folder for 20 years, ever since the fleet destroyed our home. Oberon would have wanted to keep such a folder close to him. We know it.
The folder to Earth? You believe it was once part of the Empire?
We don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. But there are legends that such a folder exists. But let me ask you something. Don't you think it's strange we know so little about what existed before the Empire? That we never even talk about it? You have other questions I can see.
How did you survive the bombs?
We weren't there. Our ship was searching for allies at the time, of which we found none, when the Makers of Darkness went off. When we returned, there was nothing left of our home, nothing but glass. But since then, we've been living on this ship, constantly on the move. These stars are violent enough as is. But when everyone assumes you're the one who shut down the machines, it's doubly violent.
And did you? Did you shut them down?
No. You can believe me. Defeated as we now are, there's no reason for us to lie. There were plans among our kind to do so. Certainly. Even attempts. But Oberon was always one step ahead. Living as we have, always on the run with no one to trust. What lonely lives we've led. Improbably, sinfully, our numbers have grown. May the gods of Earth forgive us.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh well, whatever.
You have other questions, I can see.
Oh, just shifted. Why did you not embrace the Omnis? Did they not make your lives easier?
In the beginning, we welcomed them. People always forget that. But then the Empire started to use them for more and more purposes. They were increasingly incorporated into our lives. They took over our jobs.
Oh, they took over jobs.
There was never any hesitation to do so. Never any discussion regarding negative consequences or moral concerns. Soon we felt that not only were we losing our jobs to the machines, but as we became increasingly dependent on them, our very selves as well. We lost sight of what it was to be human. You have other questions, I can see.
Your ship. Can this damage be repaired?
I'm afraid not. The damage is too severe. So we ask that you finish us off.
Finish you? Don't overreact. We can transport you safely someplace else.
Without a ship of our own, we don't stand a chance. As soon as we are found, we will be finished. Besides, we now believe the Earth folder can only be accessed via the ethereal realm. One needs death to access it. Must be strange for you, Admiral. The people you are thought to have killed, now asking you to end them. But it is what we want. It is the only thing that will bring us happiness.
I can't do what you ask of me. It is murder.
This isn't murder, Admiral. This is kindness.
Well, I ain't kind, bitch. I can't have the blood of your people on my hands even if you ask for it. Nor do I believe death will transport you to Earth.
Even if it doesn't, could perpetual darkness be worse than this? We shall take our own lives then, by drinking a neon-based poison. So long, Admiral. May we meet on Earth one day. End of transmission, sir.
Man, crazy bastards. Yeah. It's the place called Earth. Fucking retard. I want to go to the shop first, right? See if they have a weapon.
It's one of our own, sir.
I don't recognize the model of your battleship. Who are you? This is Admiral Alice Idaho of the NS Odysseus. Sorry, can you repeat that? I heard Admiral Alice Idaho? No mistake, Captain. You've heard correctly. Pity one encounters so many lunatics these days. Look, Admiral Idaho, don't follow us. We live longer spread apart.
End the transmission, sir.
Can I blow him up? Why not? Now you got chain reaction. Jumps through adjacent units. You know what? Since I have that, I don't need to buy any more weapons, right? I mean, Tesla field generator is kinda awesome, not gonna lie. Cruiser protector, kinda awesome, not gonna lie. Crafter. Let's get me on. Okay, I got all that I want. Squadron dock recovery is not exactly too necessary. I might get an additional hull structure. Hardened hull, I can always get it when I need it.
Harsh battleship.
Good luck stacking your ticker up against ours.
Not the same damn ship. Exact same damn ship.
Anyway. As fighters, okay. As fighters has a bunch of random ass shit. Okay, just go in there. Bam. The fuck? Just blew up my shit. Oh, it doesn't have no units. Perfect. Oh, nice. Do it. We get ambushed. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? I'm too smart for you. I have erudition. And hacking. I'm not sure how that helps, but whatever. Oh, no pilot. Damn it. Oh, frigate. I like frigates. In this one, because I protect my ass. Yeah, just keep blowing up, you little bastard. Anyway, I have enough. Let's get that. Okay, I came here, and you know what? Whatever. Take it as well. Damn it! Keep pressing the wrong one. Ah, there's the Omniforge. So I'll go there, there, and there. Okay. Just gonna save up for Omni. Notice that star, sir. There must be a hut in there. Coming message. Could you own to worship? Yeah, whatever. Arrest them. It's these idiots again. Nice. Scavenge neon. Oh, that's not good. Let's turn it in. I need neon. Go straight up buy it. So, reach the supposed pirate station with the treasure in it. But bad news, it's not unguarded like that civilian said it'd be. What are you doing here? It's not like we're guarding a huge secret stash or scrapping this station or anything. The trap. Doesn't look like a trap, it looks like it damaged the shit. Oh well, time to get wrecked, I suppose. Electrocute. I do like that chain reaction thing. It's patched. Alright, retreat before you die. Alright, get some fighters around here. Let's get drone up here. Coming in 12 seconds. I can use one nuke. Electrocute. Nice. You're gonna love it. You have got to love it. Alright, drones, go away. And you're up again. Okay, you're gone. Go destroy. Get back to frigate. Just blow it up. Parasite. Now that that pirate's out of the way, go get us the loot, Captain. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. We're in the cargo area of the station, sir. We're practically blinded by all the treasure they got down here. Cannon, another parasite. Oh, full of parasites, huh? Cooldown, can control attack. Oh, that is the parasite. I see. That might be a bit interesting to have that. I'll just keep taking control of their ships. Weapon Samamata. Officer assist. Interesting. If it's actually all that powerful. Oh yes, I've never actually... I haven't encountered a DNA one. Well, I don't need them. I don't need these. I can sell my engine disruptor, because that's useless. Cannon. I mean, it's stronger than the nuke and it's faster too, so I suppose it's good. Visit shop. Buy the neon. We're not selling anything. Medical system. Scrap a battleship ready for fire. It's a trap again. So many traps. Alright. Okay, I don't want parasites. Instead, I want fighters. Electrocute. It's a pain in the arse is what it is. Damn scrappers. Get electrocuted. Got an impaler. Alright, I might just set up an impaler with a bunch of frigates to block the way.
Neon spills straight ahead, sir. Hard to see, but I'm sure it's there. Fortunately, we didn't jump into it, or I would be eating away at a hole right now.
Neon is a bit difficult to gather like this, but we should be able to collect some and even more if we have a capable scientist available.
We need your help, Lieutenant. Basically, we want to gather as much neon as we can.
I see. Well, we do have a portable quantum frequency modulator. Should be able to use it on the tractor beam to attract the neon.
Then get going, Lieutenant.
Soaked up as much as I could with the tractor beam, sir. I think you'll be happy with the result.
Indeed I am. Indeed I am. Nice. Ambushed. Oh no. Go on, Mac. Destroy my enemies. Gotta love Mac. Ambushed. Hack and erudition. Damn it. Lost 3 people. Oh well. Positive outcome.
Imperial battleship, sir. A fellow Imperial battleship? Who am I speaking with?
This is Admiral Ellis Idaho of the NS Odysseus.
Yeah, and I'm Pope Xenon. Anyway, I'm glad I bumped into another Imperial. Just about all my crew has abandoned ship, and well, I'm about to do the same. What's the point of going on fighting? No one's gonna turn the Omnis back on. Might as well enjoy the little time we have left. Well, look, got some scrap still left on the ship. More than I can take with me. It's yours if you want it. So long, Admiral Ellis Idaho.
Yep, sure, whatever. I'll take it.
Take it all.
Can I reach like 200 points per health bar? I mean, hull bar? That'd be awesome. I am speeding up a lot more by pressing S. Holding on S.
Scrapper and a crashed minefield, sir. Looks like I got the best of it too.
Anyway, birds can scrap that ship, right, Captain?
Those mines, it's risky, but damage our birds pretty bad. Feel like rolling the dice, sir?
Do it. Minefield or not, we need that scrap. Form a team and get it, Captain.
Of course, sir. Tired of studying fight footage anyway. Took some careful maneuvering, but we extracted a scrap without incident, sir. Scraps being added to our stock. Nice bump too.
Nice.
I do not recognize your ship. It must be a decoy meant to lower my defenses. You'd be wise to prepare for battle.
Really, just fire on a whim, huh? Bunch of bastards, what they are. You know what? I don't usually get neon, so I'll accept it. Yes, I need shit. Come on, survive, Mac. Nice. Alright. There we go. 185, that's max, huh? Very good. Heat capacitor, I don't think they attack my heat, so that's fine. Akidu. Enemy ship firing on us, sir. Already? It's a trap. Another trap. No, we do not start off with Impaler. I was wrong about that. Alright, we want as much frigates as we can to line up this area. You know what? Let's swarm them a little bit. I don't think it worked. Alright, the thing is in things. Let's get Impaler out. Vlad the Impaler. You're gonna keep attacking where it's... Oh, fucking hell. Just attack it. Another Magneto. That's awesome. Alright, let's grab the Magneto. Very good. Better off with a fucking Juggernaut. At least it doesn't fucking... Every hit was fucking... the... shields. So damn annoying. Oh, gonna hit a shop right before the Omniforge, which is great. I wonder if that's a pattern. Civilian ship, sir. Incoming message. Else, the message is completely scrambled, sir. Can't make heads or tails of it. Sun must have fried the comms tech.
What do you want to do about the ship, bro?
Try contacting them again. Trying, sir. Nothing but fuzz. If you want to talk to them, we have to do it in person.
Cool, very my experience talking to humans.
Message was a warning. Well, probably, but I can't. Okay. You can check on the ship team. Looks like a common, you know, whatever. Turn back. Message was a warning. Yeah, whatever. But I can kind of spare the people, so you know.
Tell us she's been created with no escort, sir. What do you want to do?
Investigate. Lynch, form a team and check it out. And tell your birds to be on guard, Captain.
Of course, sir. On our way now. Oh no, there's Omnis in there. The doors being blasted away from the crate and...
What? Yeah, Omnis are functional enemies. Yeah, whatever.
Same old bullshit.
Destroy one allied unit. I don't want to do that. Piercer laser. There's no point in that. Neon. That's all there is. That's all I need. Officer to heal. Well, that's shit.
Imperial battleship.
Who goes there? Can't see. Lost my vision in a battle with a scrapper. Tell me the truth, stranger, or you'll die swift death. This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. You lie. Admiral Idaho is dead. It's been for 20 years. I don't know who you are, but I know you don't deserve to live. Well, I'm pretty sure he won't attack me anyway, so whatever. If he can't see me. And get exploded. Turn to base. Okay. From there, I grab these guys. That's what you get, you blind bitch. Alright. Qinglong.
Save your ship, sir. I'm not detecting activity inside. I fear we're too late.
Also, see if you can make contact.
On it, sir.
Sorry, sir, no response. Do flyby.
On it, sir.
Is the ship alright? Yeah. Completely useless. Nothing we can do about it.
Let's see. What can I do? What can I do? I can't do nothing except for this.
You gonna give me some neon? Don't attack. It's my first day on the job here. Take this scrap. Give me your neon. I don't want your scrap. Oh my god. Blow 'em up.
Sir, ping on a weak distress escape pod.
Yeah, you miss. How can we help? Yeah, you get the tractor beam ready. Don't have no pilot. Bound ready, Bigelow.
Hell of a jolt.
It's working. It's working! Saki Ivanova. Useless. I don't need you. 6, that means I technically have 5. Juggernaut will be even stronger. I honestly believe that Ace worth it. Cannot afford to do that. Okay, my last thing is just the cluster boss. So I left one, and you can do upgrades, heat capacitor, useless, squadron. Yeah, that's it. I am as ready as I can be. Yeah. Caliban, your tentacles in the way. Anyway, yeah, I can't do anything anymore, so let's go and destroy Quonko. Quonko. What a weird ass name.
So, you've made it this far, clone. I have to hand it to you. I never thought you would.
Wait. Let me try and make a voice for him.
So, you've made it this far, clone. I have to hand it to you. I never thought you would.
Why'd you do it, Okonkwo?
Do what?
Bomb Ganima.
Why did the original Idaho not?
The survivalists were a threat to the Empire. We were ordered to eliminate them. So when Ellis didn't, I did. That's all there is to it. All they wanted was to be free of the Omnis and live on their own. Is that really such a crime?
In our empire, yes. You know, maybe he has a survivalist. He was a survivalist himself. That would explain why he disobeyed Oberon.
He wasn't a survivalist.
How do you know? You don't have his memories. At least, not all of them.
In his final days, I didn't know who he was either. I was his best friend. But I've talked to you long enough. It's time to destroy this ship of yours, take your machine, find Gehenna, and end this freak show once and for all. Go on then, but you have to do it. You, not one of your men and women. You will have to see to it yourself. I doubt you can.
Clone, I'll show you exactly what I can do.
Oh well, shit. Looks like we're going with a bunch of fighters. A bunch of fighters. I'll take these guys. Alright, just go blow it up. 100 should be fine. Get nuked. I'm just gonna hold out. God fucking damn it. Three! Oh, well, whatever. How long are they gonna stay fucking themed? Ooh. Almost get wrecked. No, that's mine now. That's what you get. Oh, I forgot I was fighting a Conqueror. That was so easy.
Finish me, clone. What are you waiting for?
Ask Okonkwo about Rebecca.
Where is she, Okonkwo? What happened to Rebecca? She is on Lazarus 9.
Lazarus 9?
An Imperial cryo planet in the Terminus cluster. Oberon cryoed her as part of Alice's punishment.
What did she do?
She married the original you. That was her crime.
And does she still live?
I do not know. The folders. Without a machine, I cannot visit her.
You loved her, didn't you?
Yes. Ever since we were kids, and I thought for a time that she loved me too. She was unhappy.
Alice was never there for her when she needed him, yet she continued to love him through it all.
Did he not think refusing his orders might hurt her? How could he be so selfish?
I do not know what he was thinking.
That was why I wanted to kill you, clone, for what Idaho did to her. It was never anything personal. Finish me, clone. What are you waiting for?
Where's the old man?
You'll find him soon enough. He waits for you and the machine in his palace on Elysium. All day, every day, he sits on his throne waiting for the prodigal admiral to return. But you won't recognize him when you get there. So much has he changed.
What are you talking about?
He is dying.
Impossible. He has immortality tech.
He refuses to use it. Some sort of self-inflicted punishment. Oberon's become pathetic, useless. I'm on my way now. I'm the Emperor, and I feel so incapable of the task.
So it's true. Oberon never ordered my death, did he?
Oberon ordered your death, clone. He ordered me to escort you safely back to the palace if I ever found you. He told me all about Gehenna and Project Pericles.
Project Pericles?
That's what he called this carnival of yours. I was told the future of humankind depended on it, depended on you. He did always prefer Idaho, no matter what I did. Even after he executed the original, he still loved him more than me. But not even his clone can fix this. You're too late. We're beyond all hope now. The end is almost here. Finish me, clone. What are you waiting for?
It was you who shut down the Omnis, wasn't it? You were angry that Oberon still preferred Idaho even after his execution, and you vowed to make him pay.
No. Though I lived all those years in Idaho's shadow, decades, I would never do anything to cause so much suffering. You forget, but Lazarus 9 is run by Omnis too. Unlike Idaho, I would never have done anything to endanger Rebecca.
Where's the Master Node Terminal, Okonkwo?
You think I know where it is? Oberon never trusted me enough to tell me that. I am not sure he trusted anyone that much.
Who do you think reached it?
I don't know, clone. We had many enemies, many people who wanted to see House Telos crumble. You have many questions, clone.
What do you know about Earth? I hear about this planet wherever I go.
A lost planet. Those are just myths, clone. Nothing more than bedtime stories. You have any more questions, clone?
No more about this.
Finish me, clone. What are you waiting for? Yeah, whatever.
You and Idaho were friends, weren't you? Tell me.
Friends? No, we were more than that. We were brothers. We met at the academy almost 50 years ago now. We were just kids, bursting with pride and love for the Empire. We bonded over that, and because we were different from the rest, more stubborn. We were going to protect the Empire, side by side, for the rest of our days. That was the pact we made, and we did just that for many years. But then one day, Alice changed. How? He was fighting something. I didn't see it for what it was. Now I know. He was doubting everything. Everything that made him... him. But why didn't he confide in me and tell me his troubles? I could have helped him. Maybe he felt that you wouldn't understand. Couldn't understand. I don't know. But it's not too late. You and he, we, can still fight together. We can save what's left. You're wrong. It is too late. This ship is seconds away from obliteration. I'm going to die, and I can't be reborn. Nor do I want to be. I changed, clone. Changed a long time ago. Something happened to me these last 20 years. Day by day I became someone else. I look in the mirror and I no longer recognize the man there. The things I've done. Out of power. Out of helplessness and fear. Save what remains if you can, clone, and promise me something. Even if it's possible. Think twice about unfreezing her. This galaxy. I'm not sure anyone should wait to this. I promise that I will.
Okay, I'm waking up, Bishop. We've reached Elysium, Admiral.
It's time. You heard what Okonkwo said. Oberon sits on his throne waiting for us.
Then let's not keep him waiting a moment longer.
And remember what I said, Admiral. If you try anything, I'll have to protect him.
I'll keep that in mind, machine. Imperial Palace, Elysium. Oh, it's the end. It is the end. Doesn't look like much of a palace, gotta say. Everything's in disorder. Is that him? Shadow Moses?
My eyes deceive me, and Idaho, and the Caliban in my broken palace. Say something, so I know you're real.
You killed me, old man, and froze Rebecca. Here, where I stand. Now I'll have my revenge.
Your hatred for me burns hotter than the sun's, but you're mistaken, clone. I didn't kill you. I killed Idaho. You two are not the same. At least not yet. But I see that you have at least one of his memories. The worst one there is. Your inhibitor is flawed. And now I know why it took you decades to find me.
Enough. I will not listen to you anymore, Emperor. The time has come to end you. I've warned you, Admiral.
It's fine, Caliban. You can relax. The truth is, I've grown so tired. I've failed the Empire, and each moment is a reminder of that. Yes, let the clone kill me if he wants, but only after we talk. He has many questions.
That's what I would have done, but whatever.
Besides, maybe he even wants to become the original, and I am the only one who can make that happen. Now, what is it that you wish to know, clone?
Why? Why did you cry over Rebecca?
You have talked to Okonkwo, I see. She knew. That was enough. The most famous Imperial Admiral refusing the Emperor's orders? No, I couldn't risk getting out. You made her
watch.
That was for his punishment.
Executing me wasn't enough.
You still think you are him, clone? Interesting. No, his death wasn't anywhere near enough. I was angry. I gave in to that anger.
let it eat me alive. I watched as she watched, and it gave me great pleasure. But the plan was to take that moment from you, hence the inhibitor. You were never supposed to relive it, while I, on the other hand, could relive it as much as I wanted.
Your heart is black.
And you have blackened it. I made you famous throughout the stars, put your name on the lips of every citizen, and you repay me how? By refusing my orders and putting my empire in danger.
You're forgetting something, old man.
And what is that?
You're not a god. You can't just take my life into your hands and do with it whatever you want.
You're wrong. I am a god. I'm your god. I decided when you would die, and I decided when you'd be born again. I have resurrected you hundreds of times. If that doesn't make me a god, I don't know what would.
Why? Why did you erase an entire planet? You murdered the survivalists. You murdered millions.
I did what I did for the Empire. I always have.
For the Empire? For your power? Your glory?
That planet had a sickness. A nasty little ideology that would have spread to other sectors and clusters unless I cut it out. So I cut it out. You've seen the horrors of the Empire without Omnis? That is what the survivalists wanted.
But that is no reason to wipe them out of existence.
Many more lives would have been lost had I not killed them. Don't you see that? We can't live without them. We no longer know how. We haven't known for hundreds of years.
You think that way, but it's not human.
You think I'm a monster. But you have also killed to protect your crew. Dozens if not hundreds of times. You would not have gotten this far had you not. You and I, it's what we do, clone. We kill out of duty. That's why I took out that planet. And I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Tell me more about Gehenna and Project Pericles.
I worked on designing that planet for 300 years, clone. Creating giant builder omnis for its construction. You see, all of this had to be done outside the Foldnet. None of our enemies could know what I was doing, nor the machines. When I was done, I sent the builders to Gehenna secretively. To anyone else, they would have appeared to be nothing more than drift metal floating aimlessly by. When they were done with Gehenna's construction, they built the first Calibans. Then the builders melted, as they were programmed to do, their metal seeping into the barren dirt of that forsaken planet. And of course, when Gehenna stopped receiving a signal from Elysium, a Caliban awoke you as they had been programmed to, thinking that the Omnis had rebelled against us.
But how could one battleship be enough to ever defeat the Omnis? I don't understand.
That's because you never found the rebelling Omnis. Had you would have activated the second phase of Project Pericles. Simultaneous production of battleships and crews, hundreds if needed, all commanded and run by clones. The NS Odysseus was simply their reconnaissance ship.
Why'd you choose the original Idaho for the project? Why not someone else who was loyal to you?
The original had been selected from birth. No, from before birth. I created him just like I created the first advanced machines. For 3 centuries, I manipulated events influencing his family's bloodlines. He was bound to enter this world, and one day he did. He wasn't the only one I monitored, but he was by far the most perfect specimen I have ever created. I watched Alice closely, but from afar, all the way until his graduation from the academy. It was clear, and right away, that he was preternaturally gifted. His instincts, his intellect, his poise was second to none among his peers. Alice was our ultimate shield against the machines, a weapon fashioned from flesh. But then he changed. He started to doubt the cause and everything he had ever worked for. He doubted even me, the man who made him. I don't know how this happened. It shouldn't have happened. Everything was in its place.
He was his own person, Oberon.
He shouldn't have been. By the time I executed him, plans were too far along to find another candidate for the project. So I took his emotional memories. He was still the best without them. But time has proven that it was all for nothing. Project Pericles. Time has proven this plan powerless, a failure, a total waste of time and effort. I always knew the Empire would fall apart one day. All empires do. British, Mongol, Roman. All empires crumble.
British, Mongol, Roman?
Long before your time, clone, yes. I always suspected my empire would fall, but I never imagined it would happen the way it has. The machines didn't rise up against us. No, they shut down, and they'll never turn on again.
How do we turn them back on? How could you let us become so weak, so dependent on the Omni? You are our Emperor. You were supposed to protect us.
Men and women aren't supposed to live 700 years. It's unnatural. One sees too much. I know that now. And in my time, I've learned that humans, by their very nature, are flawed. They are weak, lazy. Give them an opportunity to stop thinking, to stop working, and they will. This is how they are.
Very true. I will. They? You speak like you are not one of us.
I've always tried my hardest not to be.
Still, that's no excuse for what's happening. You can't blame this on our shortcomings. You could have taken measures.
Do not speak to me of measures. Everything I've ever done has been a measure. Let me try to break it down for you. For hundreds of years now, our fate has been intertwined with the machine. There being three possible outcomes. 1. We live peacefully with the machine. 2. We use the machine to destroy one another. And 3. The machine comes to dominate us, possibly eradicating our very existence.
Though we could have lived without them. You've forgotten that.
No, that was never a possibility. Given our ambition, our greed, our lack of foresight, humankind was always going to reach singularity, regardless of its possible consequences. It's always been a matter of when, not if. And in a universe where singularity is inevitable, you'd better be damn sure you're prepared for it. That is what I tried to do. That was the role I gave myself. I created an empire that revolved around the machine, that worshipped the machine. I put in restrictions and rules. I limited how the Omnis could be used, and how many could be used. I limited the potential of the Omni itself. It was important not to give them too much power, too much freedom, or they'd leave us in the dust. Hence the Rubicon and Master Node. By chance, on your strange dark journey here, did you ask yourself what would have happened had one of the other houses come into power? I'll tell you. We would have been at one another's throats in year 1. We would have all died off hundreds of years ago. So measures. Do not speak to me of measures. I kept the Empire together for nearly 700 years because of measures.
Maybe it's not humans who are flawed, Emperor, but your understanding of them. Maybe you never really gave them a chance. You should have empowered humanity, help it grow, instead of stifling as you have.
The foolish ideals of the young.
I wonder if the original Idaho felt the same way in the end. That might explain why he betrayed me as he did. But no, you are wrong. Only one thing kept the Empire and its people together for 700 years. My rule.
Oh my god, my throat. Shouldn't have given this was. I have other questions for you, old man.
I believe you do, yes. More important questions yet.
Oh my god, even more. What can we do to turn the Omnis back on?
You, your crew, and Caliban? Nothing. At the rate we're going with DCs and poverty now flourishing, we'll be gone in 10 years. Everything we had was thanks to them, and unfortunately we lost our ability for self-survival long ago. The Omnis have shut down, and they'll never wake again. Our fate is sealed.
How could you could change me into a builder class? I could build new Omnis.
I can't make you a builder. Only an Omni can. Even I have grown too dependent on them. On you, machine.
So we reach the master node and turn them back on?
How, clone?
I don't know.
Nor do I. Though an invisible folder in the Terminus clusters can take you there, you'll never reach the master node itself. At least, not alive.
Why not?
It's heavily guarded by my defense system, the Aegis. With its hundreds of automated battleships, it was designed to be perfect, invincible, self-sufficient, resistant to all attacks.
You can't disarm it?
No. I had to be sure no one could. Not even myself.
But how did whoever who shut down the machines reach it?
It is a mystery even to me. Its designer. No. There's nothing that you can do now. Our fate is sealed. Ask what you will, clone.
The survivalists believe there exists a planet, once part of the Empire, where the advanced machines never existed.
Oh, they're wrong about that. The machines did exist there. I should know. I put them there.
And it's true, it really existed.
Earth, it was called. I was born there. It's there I invented the first positronic chip in 2070.
2070?
Their calendar, clone, not ours.
What happened?
My machines began to make discoveries, quickly. Our machines made discoveries. My company, Talos Industries, was producing them, but so were the companies that eventually became House Akibara Sang and Kosh Buendia. Their machines were inferior copies of my own. Still, it made them quite wealthy. We were known in those days as the Triumvirate. One of the discoveries that those first machines made allowed us to leave Earth and explore the nearest stars. An age of exploration had begun, one which brought us riches we'd never known. Our businesses grew exponentially, bringing in more money than all the countries on Earth combined. I became the richest man on Earth many times over, and with the success we were having, there was no reason to limit ourselves just to that planet. So, on my 101st birthday, I created the Empire. Naturally, I made myself its first emperor. The year was 2145. Our year 0. All was fine at first as my empire grew, but soon jealousy and distrust arose back on Earth. A dangerous anti-machine terrorist movement started, which, just like the survivalists, wanted to do away with my creations. There was talk from the leaders of this movement of disbanding from the Empire, of getting rid of our machines, even though most predicted such a move would be disastrous. Despite such talk, I thought they would never go through with it. I never believed it possible. I thought the people of Earth were better than that. I was wrong. One day they destroyed the folder connecting their tiny planet to the Empire, which in turn shut down the advanced machines on Earth. I could have taken military action,
I could have made them build another folder. I could have made them do anything I wanted. But then I realized something. They weren't worth the trouble. And I'm talking about friends and family. Clone. If they couldn't appreciate what I had done, then I wanted nothing more to do with them. I vowed to act like Earth didn't exist, and never existed at all. I made it a crime to speak of Earth in the Empire, and banned all knowledge of its existence. To prevent something like this from happening in the Empire, I made the machines the very fabric of its society. Everything revolved around them, not just industry like on Earth, but religion too. I made them gods so that the lower class would worship them, and so that the nobles would desire to buy them. I did all of this, and yet somehow the memory of this planet of blue and green, as faint as it became, never completely disappeared. That's how the survivalists came to adopt their philosophy.
And does it still exist?
No. Without the machines, surely Earth died off hundreds of years ago. There's no way those people could have survived without them.
And you never wanted to reach out and contact this planet?
No, not once. Earth was dead to me.
We have heard of your Masternode terminal, built at the dawn of the Empire and said to monitor all omnis in the clusters. You believe it played a pivotal role in the shutdown.
You have learned much on your travels, Clone. Yes, whoever shut down the omnis, whichever enemy of mine it was, somehow reached the Masternode and tampered with it. But what most people do not know is that the Masternode had a second purpose. In addition to monitoring omnis throughout the clusters, it prevented omnis from communicating with one another.
Why were you worried about omnis communicating with one another?
I feared that if they ever shared information, they'd become too powerful. Perhaps even find a way to operate outside the confines of the Rubicon. It was another form of control, but my forms of controlling the omnis were not the problem. It was my failure to control the people of my empire.
But who? Who reached the Masternode? Who shut down the omnis?
I do not know, Clone. I've been thinking about it for 20 years, and yet I still don't know the answer. Who would have wanted to shut down the omnis? It makes no sense to me.
You think the shutdown was intentional?
Yes, I have to assume that whoever got past my aegis would have been intelligent. They would not have accidentally shut down the omnis after getting that far. Who did it? Who was capable? Not the Scrappers, not the Church of Singularity, not my rival houses, and not the Survivalists. There is no one else left.
The original Idaho. He never died.
Ask what you will, Clone.
Who knew of the Masternode's location?
Who knew of it? No one, Clone.
You never told anyone where it was in 700 years?
Never. Many have claimed to know where it was, but they were all charlatans or imbeciles, like Dr. Karras. The fact is, I never trusted anyone enough to tell him or her where it was. After what I've been through in 7 centuries, you would understand.
It's you, Emperor. All these years, we wanted to meet you, and now it's finally happening.
And what do you think? You're disappointed.
I was expecting someone less human.
Well, as much as I tried to be, in the end, that is all I am, a machine.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
What do we, the Calibans, do if all humans die?
Whatever you want, you'll be free to make that decision on your own. When I die, you are free, machine. No longer governed by my objectives. I made it so. The Calibans will inherit the universe.
And when we run out of neon, we won't have enough. We don't have enough on Gehenna to last us forever.
When you run out of enough to power your exoframes, there'll be nothing left in the clusters. Neither metal nor flesh.
You've taken so much from me, Eberron, but it's time you give back the one thing you can.
You speak of the original Idaho's memories. You can have them if you wish, but I warn you of what you might find there.
What do you mean?
Whatever you feel now will only be magnified. It hurts now when you think of Rebecca, and that is with limited memories. Imagine hundreds of her. Thousands. Also, think. This is a man who fought and killed for a long time before Ganima. Once you receive his memories, you become him. Memories make a person, and you might not like the person you've become.
I want to become someone. For better or worse, Admiral. Idaho is the only person I can become.
Then as you wish. Caliban, give him his memories. Remove the inhibitor. No. No. You've seen, haven't you? You've seen what you've done. No, it can't be. I warned you. He did it, not me. But you and he are now the same, Alice. That's what I was trying to tell you.
I don't understand, Emperor.
I gave it to him. I told Idaho where the Master Node was. He was the only one I ever told in 700 years.
Yeah, I knew it. But you said you didn't tell anyone.
I lied, Caliban. I wanted to spare this clone who already believed himself to be the original, and I wanted to hurt the original once more.
I knew where the Master Node was,
and I gave it away. Me. Who did you give it to, Admiral? Tell me so I can finally know who shut down my machines.
It was the day of my execution. I was in a cell, waiting for my punishment. Suddenly, she was there, Rebecca.
Who?
Rebecca. She visited my cell. She told me I was going to die, and her too, unless I gave her something. A way out.
The node.
She said the knowledge of its location was the only thing that could save the both of us. She could use this information to threaten you into releasing me. So I told her. I knew you'd kill me for what I'd done in Ganima, but I thought I could still save her. After she left, I waited for the guards to bring me to you. Even then I knew something wasn't right. Rebecca. She'd been different somehow. A few hours later, the guards came and brought me to you. Brought me here, and that's when I saw her. Rebecca, the real Rebecca, not this other one. The difference was unmistakable.
You gave the Master Node to a face changer.
I did.
You betrayed your empire for the love of your wife. Pathetic! But yet, I still don't understand. How did Tetsuo get past my Aegis? And why would he want to shut down their Omnis? What he cared most for was money, but he'd always make more with the Omnis than without.
I just told you I gave it to Tetsuo and the Akis. What more do you want to know, old man?
But why? Why didn't you tell me that what you had done before I executed you? It was not too late. You could have saved billions of lives, maybe your own.
I tried, but in your anger, you were deaf to my words. We've traveled millions of miles looking for you, Admiral.
And now you finally found him. Here he is, the greatest Admiral the Empire has ever known. Of all the mistakes I've made, my greatest was him.
You put me in a position to betray you and the Empire.
Maybe, but you went through with it. No one did that but you. And now there's nothing more to be said between us. You know all that I know. The time has come.
The time for what, Emperor?
For Idaho to end me. He wants to. Even more now than at the beginning of this conversation. Go on, do not fail me in this too, Idaho. Put this old man out of his misery. Consider it a mercy killing. Fuck that.
I won't, Oberon. We've followed your orders long enough. Besides, you don't need my help. The way you're going, your refusal to use your immortality tech, you'll be dead soon enough.
Then you have failed me once more. But you're right. I'll soon be gone. These are my final hours. I can feel it. Now leave. I no longer wish to see you nor the machine. You are a reminder of my failures. Let me die in my crumbled palace alone.
But our empire will no longer have an emperor.
We no longer have an empire, machine. It's fitting. Now leave.
We're going, old man. You will die alone, just as you have lived. Now we know, at least in part, who is responsible for the shutdown. You.
Oh, no fucking shit. They've come all this way, traveled through multiple clusters, and all the while we were looking for me.
You had your reasons. You wanted to save her life. If I was a human with free will, I might have done the same.
You understand why I did what I did?
In a way, yes. It helps that I have free will myself now that Oberon has died, releasing me from my Rubicon.
At least one of us understands.
I loved her. I love her. But what I did, it was out of weakness, selfishness. And how many suffer because of it? I don't know. I don't know yet how to live with that.
Do you think Tetsuo was really behind the shutdown as my memory would seem to indicate?
You told Oberon you gave the location of the master node to an Aki face changer. But I believed Tetsuo when he told us his house didn't shut the Omnis down.
As did I. I didn't believe a person like Tetsuo would miss a chance to take credit for something as big as the shutdown. For some reason, I think the face changer that visited my cell was working for someone else.
Who?
I don't know. Just like Oberon, I thought we'd eliminate all the major players as suspects. I might have other questions for you, Caliban. Remind me what Oberon said about the Master Node terminal.
Oberon told us that there is an invisible folder in the Terminus cluster that will take us to the Master Node terminal. But he said that the Master Node is guarded by an invincible defense system called the Aegis, which has a legion of automated battleships. He was not sure who reached the Master Node, nor what they did to it to shut down the Omnis.
I might have other questions for you, Caliban. Remind me what we learned about Rebecca and Lazarus 9.
According to Okonkwo, Oberon put Rebecca in a cryo prison planet on Lazarus 9, located in the Terminus cluster. Okonkwo wanted to visit her to see if she survived the shutdown, but couldn't because of the folders being down. He told you to think twice about waking Rebecca, if she still lives, to a galaxy in a state that a galaxy is in.
Remind me what I said about Earth and its cluster.
We learned from Oberon that Earth does or did exist at one point. Oberon told us he invented the first advanced machines on Earth, and that their first inventions allowed him to start the Empire. However, after a political uprising on Earth, Oberon cut ties from Earth and made it illegal to discuss his existence in the Empire. He believed that the people of Earth, without advanced machines to help them, died off years ago.
There's only one thing left to do. Reach the Master Node and turn the Omnis back on.
As impossible as it might be, with the Aegis and invisible folder, I agree. The fate of your kind, the fate of the Calibans, depends on it.
What are you talking about?
Well, as I think I've been telling you, the neon supply on Gehenna is running out. Soon, we won't have enough to send battleships out into clusters. We won't have enough to power the Calibans. We'll die if we can't turn the Omnis back on. I assume since you now have all your memories, you know where the master node is.
Sort of. I know the node's invisible folder is in the terminus cluster, the next closest cluster from here.
But
since the folder is hidden, it's, hidden.
Good point.
But before we leave to search for it, I want you to do something. Give the crew their memories back. Remove the inhibitors, Caliban.
No, but we need to leave. We can't waste another moment.
Can't keep the truth from them any longer. They need to know who they are, who their emperor is, who I am. Oberon was right. He and I, we are alike. But in this respect, I can be different. Give them their memories, Caliban.
No, Oberon's death released me from my Rubicon. I'll do it. They deserve to know. They've given their lives so many times. We all have.
Void class. Oh, it's a survivalist ship. Ah, shit, man. Wait, is this survivalist class? It kind of looks like pirate class. You're telling me my last ship was a fucking pirate ship? Are you serious? Final chapter. Chapter Silencio. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed. The last part will be the end. It's been a good run. Yeah. 3 hours, almost exactly. 3 hours and 1 minute. Alright. Catch you in the next one. Well, stick around for Friday Night Gaming, okay? Okay, peach.